Hey guys, welcome. I love this Buzz Beekeeper Cargo bike. This back cargo area is huge. Today we're going to be looking at the Huffy Buzz Beekeeper. This is a cargo bike, as you can tell, so I'm going to take it out on its first maiden ride, and yeah, let's see what this thing will do. We're going to take it down to the park and do a little drone coverage on it. But this is a great cargo bike. It's got a 500 watt rear hub motor, 48 volt, 10.4 amp hour battery, sits in the down tube. It's got 5 pedal assist. It's got mechanical brakes, which we call cable pull brakes. It has got a left side of the cockpit, shall we say, thumb throttle. And it's got a 6-speed Shimano shifter on the right side over here. And the cargo area on the back of this thing is huge. And as you can see on the front, it's got a little basket area that I could buy a basket and put on there if I want to. But it is really a nice design on this cargo bike. Now, one thing about the throttle that I noticed, that you almost have to start pedaling before that throttle will kick in. So I'm going to go into the settings and see if there's something that I can adjust on that. I may wind up putting a larger stem riser on this for sure. Bring the handlebars up just a little. It's okay where it's at. But I feel like I'm reaching just a little bit. But guys, the quality of the components was just really good on this bike. And like I said, I owned a previous Buzz, the Centris 20-inch fat tire bike, and I tell you what, that thing is a lot of fun. And have had zero issues with that bike as well. So the quality of the craftsmanship, the design, having a total aluminum frame, that is some really good features on this bike. Now the range on this is between 30 and 40 miles. But I would say comfortably probably 20 to 30 miles would be more realistic on what you'll probably get. But the cargo space on this back, it's like a pickup truck on a bike. It's got a long extended rack on this. And you can buy either panniers or whatever you want to put on the back for carrying things. But yeah, I reached out to Buzz because I knew they had a cargo bike that was available. So I reached out to them, and yeah, they sent it to me. It's got I think 60 Newton meters of torque, which is plenty. I may even come up with a seat just a little bit higher than it is. But that even give me a little longer of a stretch on my arm, so I may wait till I get a stem riser before I do that. I'm starting to see more and more cargo bikes out on the trail by different companies. But the design on this one really intrigued me. And I knew I really wanted to get my hands on it to review. And what's really nice, Buzz headquarters is in my area, within about 10 miles of me, is their headquarters. So instead of them delivering the bike by a carrier, he just calls me out of the blue yesterday. His name is Cole, and he said, you mind if I only just drive up and drop your bike off in about 4:30 in the afternoon? And I said, well, sure. So he said, you're only 20 minutes away, so he did. Very easy to assemble. Had to put the kickstand on, the front handlebars, of course. Front tire had to put on, put air in tires, and pretty much we're on the go. That's one big cat up there just across the trail. That's a big tabby. But this bike would be great for food deliveries or picking up some stuff at the hardware store or whatever. This is your go-to bike for that. Got a nice little headlight that sits under that bike rack in the front. And it's got a nice wired tail light as well. Let's talk about this Buzz Beekeeper. This is a beautiful cargo bike, guys. I really love the color of this thing with that silver. And it is a very sturdy bike. I have ridden so far about 7 to 8 miles, and it handled the bike trail with no problem whatsoever. Look at the cargo area on the back of this thing. It's just monstrous. So yeah, it is a great bike. It's got a 24 by, I believe, a 3-inch fat tire on the front. And it's also got a 20-inch fat tire on the rear. And again, that's about a 3-inch, I believe, on the size. This thing has got a 500-watt motor, sits in the back. It's got a 48-volt, 10.4 amp hour that sits in the down frame. And you actually, all you have to do is turn the key and pull this battery straight out. You can either charge it on the bike or you can charge it off the bike. I just love this cargo area where it's got this little shield on both sides. I think that's really cool. And it's got metal fenders, it feels like, on the back. I remember plastic on the front. Maybe they made this one, it feels metal, but it could be plastic. And it's got, look like 180 millimeter rows, or 180 millimeter rotors, I'm sorry. And it's also got mechanical brakes, or what we call cable pull brakes. It's got a nice seat adjustment here up and down. Just by moving this, and you can actually move your seat up and down. It'll go up quite high. I'm thinking you could probably be 6'4", 6'5" on this bike and have no problem at all riding it. Very comfortable handlebars. It's got a display up here. That's my other camera shutting down. It's got your display up here when it's got your 1 through 5 on your pedal assist levels. And it's got an information center here that will also show you your average speed, your power and watts, your trip mileage. So it's got some different kind of analytics for you on that as well. You should get somewhere between 20 to 30 miles out of this cargo bike. So I think I would be able to get, they say 30 to 40. I'm going to say more than likely 20 to 30 you're going to get out of this bike. Just in my opinion, with my weight and reviewing and riding these things so much. But I'm just telling you, this back rack is just massive. And then on the front, it's got this little basket. You could put bolt something down here if you wanted to. So you got some more storage area that you can actually haul some things in. But yeah, I mean, if you just look at this thing, it's just gorgeous. I will be getting either some panniers through Buzz. I'll reach out to them, see if they can send me some of those to review. But yeah, it's got like a motorcycle style kickstand, which is really nice. It's got a 48 tooth chain on it, I do know that. And very comfortable to ride, for sure. Now, it's got rigid forks. It does not have suspension on this bike as well. But you don't really feel it that much, actually. I guess it's because of the length of it. But yeah, it's a very fun cargo bike to ride. And it's got also a left thumb throttle over here. Some people like it on the right, some people like it on the left. I don't really care either way. It's just got to get used to it. I prefer the left, I think, more than the right. It's got a nice little bell. It's got your 7-speed Shimano shifter. And a couple aftermarket things I did put on it is the bar end mirrors, phone holder. That's kind of normal stuff that I put on a biker trike. I really don't want to ride either one without mirrors on it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this thing. It's a bike that Buzz just brought out, I believe, on this cargo bike. So you let me know what you think. You guys put it down in the comment section for me. Get this camera to come back on here. Let me know what you guys think. And put the comments down there and I will try to answer them for you. But yeah, share and like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. And I will see you guys on the next video.